What's up, everybody, and welcome back to A Beer a Day with TK. It's Thursday evening here in Findlay, Ohio. I'm sitting out on the back deck getting ready to check out a new drink. The beer that I have today is Glow from I'm never sure if it's Rhinegeist or Rhinegeist. I think it's Rhinegeist Brewing out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Over the years, I've had a number of their beers. Like I said, it's a local Ohio brewery, so you see a lot of their stuff on the shelves. Now, what's really interesting, if you go to the website to see what they have going on, they have got tons of beers. They've got every style, every variety you can imagine. When you go to the site, they kind of have them broken up into different categories. So they have the year-round, which this falls into, seasonal, limited, barrel-aged, fruited ale, and outer reaches. I started looking at some of them individually, and there was tons of stuff. And like I said, I see a fair amount of beers from this brewery up here, because it's only a couple of hours away, but there had to have been hundreds of beers. I've never seen most of them. So it looked like a pretty wild place. Now, I know there's a lot of beer reviewers down in that area, so I know, Jay from This Guy's Thoughts is down there, and Rod J from Rod J Beer Ventures, so I'm sure they've done a number of reviews on a lot of the Rhinegeist brews, but I'm gonna have to take a ride down there and check out what else they have to offer. Like I said, I see some things here and there, but nothing on the scale of what they had on the website, so it looked pretty cool. Also, the facility itself looked pretty nice, so probably worth a visit at some point in time. Also pretty cool, when you went to the site, they had some pretty detailed information on the beers. So obviously this is 4.5% ABV and only 5 IBUs, but it also told you the hops and malts that were used. So the hops were Cascade, and for the malts they had Ohio Pills, white wheat, and acidulated. So I guess multiple different malts in there to help with the flavoring, which was pretty decent. Now, we have a little bit of a blurb on the back. On the front just says Glow Fruited Sour Ale with Natural Flavors. On the back here it says, again, Glow Ale with Natural Flavors. Let's see what we got here. Fruit forward and refreshingly tart, this fruited sour ale illuminates palates with a bright blend of acai, prickly pear, and passion fruit flavors, highlighted with a hint of sea salt. Glow emits a flavorful, aromatic epiphany. So we have acai berries, prickly pear, and passion fruit. I think all those are my wife's shampoo. That's what this sounds like right here. All right, let's give it a shot. Going with the Southern Star Brewed in Texas glass. Now, I have to say, I've had some acai berry juices and different things before. Prickly pear, I think the only thing I've ever had that was prickly pear. I think Shiner does a prickly pear beer, so I'm somewhat familiar with that. Not a huge fan of it, but I know what it is. And then passion fruit. Passion fruit tends to be too sweet for me generally, but let's give it a shot. All right, so color. It almost looks like a rosé wine kind of color there. There's a decent amount of carbonation, nothing too crazy. As far as the head, probably have about a finger's width. It seems like it's, quickly disappearing on me here. But it looks all right, white. Smell. Nose is very, very fruity. Very fruity. Maybe a tiny bit of funkiness. Not super sour smelling or super, tart on the nose. You don't really get the sourness there. Maybe a little bit, but you pick up some funky fruit. Nothing too crazy though. All right, let's give it a shot. See if I can tell what acai berries and these other things taste like. First thing is, this is very light. Not even medium bodied, definitely light bodied, which is a bit strange. It's not bad. You pick up some of the fruit. You do pick up a little bit of the saltiness, but I wouldn't say that it's overly sour. So if you are a fan of sours like I am, I don't really think that this one is that sour. Like I said, it's probably slightly tart. I really don't even think it's that tart, to be fair. You get a little bit of the saltiness at the end that gives you that tart flavor, but as far as the rest of it, I don't really know. I mean, ratings wise, this thing does okay. Untappd, they got a 3.5 with about 1,800 ratings, so it's not just because there's a small sample size, a pretty decent rating. Beer Advocate, a 3.72 with 8 ratings. That being said, I don't really think that I like this. you ever have a soda and you have ice cubes in it and you leave it there too long and all the ice cubes melt and it kind of waters it down and dilutes the flavor? That's what this tastes like to me. This tastes like this might have been a good fruited beer at some point, and then it feels like it got watered down. I know it's only 4.5% ABV, so maybe the aim here is for this to be more like a summer kind of session sour or something. But this just really isn't doing it for me. You pick up a little bit of the fruit, but again, it kind of tastes watered down. You get a I don't know, a bit of the saltiness, like it says. It delivers on that, a little bit, but I don't know. This tastes like, I don't know, like a watered down beverage, like a watered down sour. So for that reason, I don't think I would drink another one. It's not to say that it's bad necessarily. If you're not really a fan of sours and you're looking for something that's sessionable, then maybe this is for you. But for me, if I want a sour, I want it to be a sour. I don't really care for this sour light or whatever this is going to be. Kind of surprised. Most of the stuff I've had from them I think has been really good, but this one's a miss. I don't really like it. So for that reason, it would get a thumbs down. I wouldn't drink another. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up, hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe. And as always, if you have any comments or questions, jump in down below. If you've tried this glow, let me know what you think of it. Hey, till next time, cheers.